Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we're going to have a little fun in the basement downstairs. Now, behind me, I have some storage of collectibles. But what about storage for everything else in the garage? I've got tires, oil, tubing, tools. It's all a mess down here. But today, I'm going to be using FLEXIMOUNTS storage system, and I'm going to be able to get rid of all of the clutter and have it organized. So, if you're like me and needing some organization and storage in your garage, stay tuned.
Hey guys, John Engel here, and I've got some great news. Today we're going to fix that by installing a brand new double din. So today we're going to do an oil change and replace those.
Well, here they are. This is FLEXIMOUNTS dual hanging system, and it's a 3-foot wide by 8-foot long system that will allow me to actually attach this to the rafters upstairs, and then it will hang down. So it will not take up any of the space down here. It'll just be overhead, and I'll be able to store things. Now, I chose this one specifically because I wanted it off of the ground and above. That's not normally utilized. So this is going to be a great addition to the garage, but we have to do some unboxing. Let's get to it. So it's time to do some unboxing. And we've got box 2 of 2 here and box 1 of 2 there. So we're going to start with 1 of 2. Let's go ahead and open this one up. Okay, in box 1 of 1 is one of the rack systems, and these are going to go against the wall like this. There will be 4 of those out that way, so it'll make 8 foot by 3 foot out. And then you'll have another row of these as well, kind of like that. So let's see what's in box 2. All right, installation template. We have some instructions, and in this box, we have all of the hardware and hanging fixtures. That is why box 2 of 2 is so much heavier than 1 of 2. Now that we've got everything here, I think we have to figure out first steps and start there. Probably a good idea. Gonna need this. Have a feeling we're gonna need that. All right, so the first thing that you have to kind of decide is, do your studs go parallel or are they perpendicular? Now, in my case, they're neither. They're diagonal. So I'm going to have to do a little extra math, but it still will work. So that's the first step. Now, the good thing is they give you a template, and I'm going to show you that right now. So, like I mentioned before, most of the time, your studs are going to either go vertically or horizontally. Mine are diagonal, but that's okay because technically, as you can see, it will still work, and as we go out, we just use the other one. But I need to go ahead and mark these and just make sure that I know exactly where they're going to go. Now, the beautiful thing is they give you a template, which is so nice, so that I can go ahead and mark. I'm going to pre-drill, and then we'll be able to just put these up very easily. So let's go ahead and mark this. Our first step is assembling the 6 uprights. Now you can see that they gave every part that you're going to need, and they are very nicely labeled, even to the fact that they give you the tools that if you don't have any of your own, you can do this manually. Now I probably will use a ratchet and a wrench to hold these bolts and these nuts so that I can assemble the brackets. So let's go ahead and fast forward until I've got these assembled. All right, so step 1 is down. The biggest thing is you just need to make sure that each one of these is the exact same height. Now, it does offer adjustability so that you can determine how high, low, depending on your ceiling, you might want it fully extended. If it's a little shorter ceiling, you can definitely shorten it up. So I've got those, and now on to step 2. So you can see I've got all 6 of my uprights put together. The first one, I went ahead and put the top piece on. Each of the 4 corners gets the brace. The center 2 will have no brace, but will be attached to one of these. And now we can start installing these into the rafters and making sure that everything is exactly spaced where it needs to be. That's the biggest thing. And in the instructions, they tell you that it's 48 inches in between each one of these. So I'm going to do that and make sure that we're spot on, because the last thing you want to do is have it installed and not be able to actually put the system together. To hang this, first you got to drill your pilot holes. It's a 3/16 bit, and you will pre-drill, and then you use these bolts. that will hold that up. Now, these are hefty bolts. I will say, they give you everything in this kit that you need, and they give you what you need. This system holds 1,000 pounds. So you need something that's going to make sure that it is up there, and these are going to do it. So you drill out your 3/16 pilot hole, and then you can use a ratchet, a wrench, anything you want to kind of drill these in there. So let's get this one up in the air and see where we stand. Now that we used our template, we can go up with this and drill our pilot hole. Yes. Let's get the other one done. Beautimous. Let's hang this bad boy. All right, 1 down, 6 to go. I can tell you, this is not going anywhere. That thing is mounted like a rock. Love it. All right, 6 more. Actually, 5 more. I just did 1. So I went ahead and hung the second upright. And as you can see, I measured 48 inches and marked it so that I knew exactly where this needed to be. And it is spot on. This is going together nicely. All right, keep going. I am so excited. All of the uprights are now installed. The biggest thing you need to do is take your time, make sure that you measure. Remember, 48 inches off center and then 36 inches width off center. Now we have to put together the actual rack system, which isn't very difficult. I've already put together one, but I'll show you the steps and then you'll see how easy it is. Okay, so for each one of these, there are 2 pieces, and you can see you just line them up. The only thing that you do need to make sure of is which side that you put the screw on. There should be a hole on one side and then a threaded side on the other. You put those through just like so. Get them started just like that. And you do this for the 4 of them that are in between. And then we get to move on to the next step, which is putting the brace on the bottom, which I'll show you that as well. So for right now, I'm just going to put these, get them nice and aligned. I will say I put down a towel just to keep them from scratching. Whatever system they use, I'm pretty sure these are powder coated. They do a phenomenal job of powder coating these. I have been a little bit rough on them and nothing has scratched, chipped, or come away. So the quality of these is really good, which is another part of why you want to go with a system that is reputable like this one is. All right, let me finish this up and I'll show you the next step. Okay, so you can see that it's bolted together, but it's still got a little flex to it. Well, that is where this piece comes in and gives it all of the rigidity, which is a great word, that you need. So you just put that on the bottom of it, and then we will just attach these with the 4 bolts that go in there. Super simple. And just like that, I have put together all 4 of these. You put the bolts through the sides, and then you put the top braces on, and you're done. Now, technically, these can be hung, which is exactly what I want to do. I like how they designed this. Now, you're supposed to be using 2 people. I might be out of breath because I'm old and I'm doing this alone. 2 people definitely would make this job easier. However, it can be done with 1 person, and that's because they have engineered this so well. As you can see, each one of these uprights have little grooves in them. And those little grooves allow you just to place it on, and then you don't have to try to fiddle and hold it. So I'm going to try to put one up right now and show you. Watch me do it, and hopefully this will go really well. And if not, I'll edit it. That's 1 in. That's 2 in. I got 3 in. And the 4th one. 1 is up. Now that I have it up, you can see that there are spots where you can actually put a bolt through so that it will solidify it, make sure it's not moving, not going anywhere. And we'll have to do this with all 4 of these. So Give me a few minutes. I am getting older. And just like that, she's done. Now, the only things that I did that I didn't show you was I put in all of the screws so that it would lock it in place so that these shelves will no longer be moving anywhere. So I put them on up top as well as in the bottom. And right here is one thing that you need to see. Here is where these two pieces meet, and I still have not put the screws in those yet. So I'm going to do that right now. I did the ones underneath here, but to make sure that you get all the rigidity and make sure that it's as secure as possible, we need to do that. And it's super simple, which is my favorite part about this project. All right, those two are in. I'm going to do the two in the back, and she is done. Now, the only thing that I wasn't able to get done today was to actually mount this to the concrete wall. That's because I don't have the right drill bit for concrete. Now, with FLEXIMOUNT kits, that's the beauty of their stuff. They give you everything that you need. So I have all of the fasteners to actually put this into a concrete wall. I just need the drill bit. And then once I do that, this will actually be attached to the wall, to the studs. It's not moving anywhere, and it will hold 500 pounds on this floor and 500 pounds on this floor. So that technically means that I could just put a bed up there and sleep here. However, you might be asking yourself, why did I decide to put this at the level I did? Well, that's a great question. And one of the great things about this kit, it allows you to choose any height, any size. You can make it what you want. Now, I have some storage that's going to go underneath here, so that'll fill that up. But I wanted to put some tires and wheels on this shelf. And this is the perfect height because it's perfect where I can pull it out and just get it down to the ground. I can finally get them off the floor so that they're not taking up as much space. And this will allow me to utilize the space that I have down here so much better. It's a really great kit. This thing is big. I could sleep on this. That is so cool. So I did have to test out to see if it was as strong as they say it is. Now, I'm only 180 pounds, but I feel totally safe up here. And I can get that one last bolt that I should have done before I put the bottom rack up. So, will it hold me? Absolutely. And just like that, we are done. Well, I hope you enjoyed installing the FLEXIMOUNT system just as much as I did. I can tell you one thing. If you enjoy putting together Legos, this set is just like that, but for adults, and makes it so much fun. I will tell you, I feel so accomplished after putting that up, sitting on it, knowing that it's going to support all of that weight. Now remember, this is the double system where you can hang it from ceilings from like 10 foot to 8 foot. They have storage systems that work on a pulley system so you can lower it down. In fact, they have every storage system that you can imagine. So by all means, please check them out. Also, the time this is going live is during Amazon Prime Day, and I know that FLEXIMOUNT has a lot of specials going on. So right now in our description, if you go there, you can get direct discounts from them, no wait needed. Go ahead and order. I can't tell you how long I've been waiting for one of these systems, and I can't thank FLEXIMOUNT enough for being part of this channel. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go upstairs, have a beer, and take a shower. This system was fun to put up. Also very rewarding. It's going to make so much more storage in my garage. I can't thank them enough for partnering with me on this one. Check them out. You're going to love it. I know I am.